What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Avengers Endgame series Captain America. Here we do have Captain America in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll have a better look at the figure inside. So stay tuned, everyone. And so here we have Captain America posing out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's take a look at what he comes with. Captain America here does not come with a piece of Thanos, but he does come with his vibranium shield, and it's a really nice accessory. I love the metallic red and the metallic blue on it. It really makes this shield stand out. It's the same shield we've gotten with the Civil War caps, and it does go over his arm if you want to have him holding it. The only thing it doesn't do is go onto his back, which they still haven't found a way to make that go on his back like so. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can jerry-rig it to do it, but for right now, as he comes out of the packaging, there's no way to have him having his shield on the back, which is a little bit unfortunate. But anyway, that's his accessories, guys. He doesn't come with anything else. No alternate head, no alternate hands. A little disappointing, but what we're going to do now is actually move on to Captain America's details. And so here we have a closer look at Captain America, and they did a really good job on the face. It does look like Captain America. I say that because it really doesn't look much like Chris Evans. I don't know, he's really protective about his likeness, and a lot of figures that we've gotten of Chris Evans, Captain America, really doesn't look like Chris Evans all too much, but they did a good job making this somewhat look like Chris Evans. It does look like Captain America, that's a good thing. I love the A, how it's done, the wings look really nice. And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this the same, well, it's not the same, but isn't it similar to the first Avengers Captain America cowl? The one that nobody likes, but overall, I think this is a really nice design. I prefer having the chin strap on Captain America, but that's just my preference. Going on to his body, this isn't something we've seen on a Captain America figure yet. He's actually wearing the quantum suit that we saw in the trailers. Now, I don't know anything about the quantum suits when they play a part in the movies. The movie at the time I'm making this hasn't come out yet, so I'm left in the dark. It's a really nice suit. You can see it does have the A for Avengers. They did a really good job making the suit look gray. You can see it has some texturing right here. Just texturing all throughout the costume, which looks really, really nice. You can see these little straps going onto the back. We have some kind of, I don't want to say it's a backpack, but it does look like something supposed to go back here. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie at the time I'm making this, so I'm left out in the dark. Shoulder pads are done really well, and they do go on to his arm right here. They did a really good job sculpting this. You can see all the little ridges on the undersuit. The armor looks good. I especially love how the elbow pads look. Now, something I have noticed is that I can't get the figure's arm to go perfectly straight. Like, I can do that, but I feel like I'm pretty much tearing at the joint there. And it's the same for both arms. Well, this arm I just finally got to go straight. I don't know what the issue was, but here it feels like this arm wants to go forward a little bit. I don't know if that's because mine is warped or if it's just a common issue. If yours is like this where the arm doesn't go straight down, just let me know down in the comments. Again, we got really nice texturing here on Captain America's outfit. You can see the reds and the grays do look really good. Just overall really love the detailing on Captain America here. And I believe this is actually the same suit that we get with the Target 2-pack. I haven't found it yet. I do plan on picking it up at some point, hopefully soon. But they did a really good job with how the suit looks. Now, I think the main issue I have is that it's a gunmetal. In the trailer, it does appear that the quantum suits are white. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. It might be just for the trailer. Maybe it's actually this gunmetal color. We'll see on Friday when the movie comes out, but overall, really love the detailing here on Captain America. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get them compared to a few other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Captain America posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Captain America posed next to a WWE Elite scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. And finally, here we have Captain America posed next to the Captain America from the Giant Man wave and last year's Infinity War Thanos series. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to Captain America's articulation. He does have the standard Marvel Legends articulation. He does have a ball joint in the head, but because his head sits kind of low on that ball joint is only really good for a slight up and down movement. Very little head tilt, which is unfortunate. He does, of course, swivel at the neck. We have a hinge that goes back about that far, goes down that far. Arms on a ball joint go out to about that far. Do a full 360. Swivel at the bicep. He is double jointed at the elbow. A little bit stiff on mine. I don't really care much how they did the elbow with the armor just sticking out. It could have been much better. Swivel and hinge here at the wrist, although this is a really stiff hinge. I don't know why it's that stiff. He does have an ab crunch which goes back and forward, and mine is really loose. It doesn't take much for me to move it, which I will probably have to go in and fix that. Waist swivel, again, kind of loose, but could be worse. Legs do kick forward up to there, kick back, go out. He swivels at the thigh, has double joint in the knee, goes up that far. Has a hinge in the ankle which goes back all the way, goes forward all the way, and then forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, all the articulation you'd expect from a Marvel Legends figure. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get them posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Captain America posed for my final thoughts. Overall, this is a really nice looking figure. However, I do feel he is lacking in the accessories department. We don't get any alternate hands, no alternate heads. All we get is a shield. I think Captain America needs to come with alternate hands, maybe something to look like he's throwing the shield. That would look pretty good. But other than that, he's a pretty decent figure. The sculpting on this figure is really well done, and I am glad that we do have a new Captain America in my collection. However, I feel like maybe getting a better suit for Captain America rather than a quantum suit would have been better, seeing as how we do get an army builder with a Target 2-pack. I just feel like this could have been a much different figure. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad figure, I'm just saying that he could have been done better. I was able to get this figure on Big Bad Toy Store, as well as the rest of the Endgame series. So if you are looking for this, they did hit Big Bad Toy Store right now, and they are available at your local retailers such as Walmart, Target, and Walgreens. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's an action figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.